According to definitions.uslegal.com, animal cruelty is the unintentional, meaning neglect or abandonment, and the intentional infliction of pain, suffering, or harm caused by humans towards non-human animals, regardless of whether that act is part of the law or not. Everyone in this room has had some type of contact with an animal at least one point in their lives, whether that come from owning a pet or petting someone else's pet. I once had a best friend named Gracie. She was a gray blue-eyed pit. Unfortunately, I lost her due to a car incident. Although that doesn't correlate with animal abuse directly, what if that incident wasn't so incidental? I deem myself credible of that because it was my dog. Unfortunately, I do not have pictures to show you guys because I refuse to continuously remind myself of that tragic event. The number of animal abuse cases has risen since 2015, but we can eliminate this ongoing problem by not hitting or neglecting animals, and by doing so, we actually create a better world for them. The average number of cases reported in 2015 was 1,920. That number has actually increased by 13.7% in the past 2 years. 60% of those cases involved dogs, 18% of those cases involved cats, and 22% of those cases involved other animals. The most common types of animal abuse are neglect and abandonment being first, shooting, beating, stabbing, hoarding, fighting, and poisoning. With it being an increasing problem now, I actually predict that by 2030, there's going to be a law against having pets in residencies because majority of these pets will have a past of neglect and abuse. With that being said, there is some slight logic behind why people abuse animals. I apologize if this is too graphic. Either they be too young so they don't really know any better, they're mentally disabled, which is self-explanatory, to make others laugh, which is horrible because they can, which is also horrible, or worst of all, to demonstrate a sense of power. People do this because they lack the ability to do so amongst other human beings, so they feel the need to do it amongst animals to make themselves feel better. So how do we fix this? I'll give you guys an example. So raise your hand if you think Dr. Nichols is a good person. Okay, put your hands down. Now let's say Dr. Nichols goes home every day and viciously beats her pets. Raise your hand if you still think she's a good person. Okay, raise your hand if you would do something about it. Okay, well, you can do something about it by reporting it because it's a crime. So sorry, you're going to jail. So what gives us the right as human beings to neglect, beat, or even kill animals that we chose to take care of for and love in the first place? That's like buying a $400 TV and either never taking it out the box or smashing it with a bat. It's completely meaningless and it's also thoroughly idiotic. So here's what you can do to take a stand against animal abuse. You can report it, like I mentioned previously. You can just not associate yourself with people that do such deviant things. You can donate to a non-profitable organization, or you can just, which is the simplest solution, just care for your pets. We're all 18 and older, we're pretty mature and responsible. I'm pretty sure we know how to take care of an animal. Aside from helping, animal abuse is a serious matter, and it's completely underrated, especially since not many people report it anymore. If we as people do keep this epidemic continuing, we're going to start seeing this video a little bit more throughout our community, throughout our state, and also throughout our nation.
It's an escape. Minimize that. Now hit your Windows button, your Microsoft button, and the P again. And share your video.
So that was rather disgusting. It actually took me a few times to watch that. But if we as people do act and we do stand against this and we do donate to organizations helping animals and we do report these cases of violence, then we will create a better world for not only ourselves but our best friends. And that world will look like this. So happy pets. In summation, I strongly encourage you guys to donate to an organization, especially nonprofit. I encourage you to report these cases. I encourage you to not affiliate yourselves with those of whom perform such evil things. And I also encourage you not to kill and neglect animals first and foremost. If all this seems too hard, I don't really know what to tell you. I mean, it's completely awful that someone would think to do these kind of things, but people do. So please take a stand and act against this. We as people can overcome animal abuse. So it starts today. Thank you for your time.